A 19-year-old girl was found dead in the freezer. The hotel is affiliated with the police department. The hotel bio research place is affiliated. The crematory place is affiliated. Everything that about that hotel is affiliated with that police department in Rosemont. They have the same address. 2 live videos that was posted by those 2 people that's affiliated in gangs, posted live videos in details about what happened to Kanika, what was going to happen to Kanika. All that's facts to the case. Everything else is the images, is made up, said, and everything. Y'all people have to understand. Y'all got to figure out what's true and what's fake. And even the fake shit, I keep telling y'all over and over, the fake stuff also is telling us the real deal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph and Let's Talk Live. Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina, back again. All right, let's talk. Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I am live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina is back again. You guys come on in. You guys come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, peoples. You guys come on in. Peoples, I am here and I am back. And I am back to talk about Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina. I said, I'm back, peoples. I am back to talk about Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina. Now, peoples, I woke up this morning and I woke up to a live that Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina had did up on Trey Gay, because she is trying to debunk Trey Gay. Do you understand what I'm saying, peoples? I said she's trying to debunk Trey Gay. And Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina, she literally is sitting up here and calling Trey Gay a fake. That's what she's saying. And she calls herself trying to expose Trey Gay. For all of the people in the world who wants to try to talk about someone in the Kanika Jenkins case, Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina has some gall to sit up here and try to say that anybody in this Kanika Jenkins case is a fake. And she tries to sit back and she tries to discredit them. And see, the amazing thing is, people's, is simply this. She doesn't have no content. She doesn't have any type of content, peoples, because of the simple fact that she's back up on, and she's back, hi there, talking about the Kanika Jenkins case. You know, it's amazing to me, peoples. It's amazing to me how she goes away and she tries to talk about all the trenches news and all of these other people and stuff and try to discredit them and say this and that and the other and all. But then she comes and she wants to try to jump back upon Trey Gay. Now, I know it's just a matter of time, and so I'm beating her to the punch because, see, it starts off with Trey Gay, and then it goes on to Edward Joseph. And then it goes on to other people who talked about the Kanika Jenkins case. And see, I've already know the play. And so I'm beating her well before she even begins to start. Because see, the thing is, people, you know, since Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina doesn't have no type of content, well, let me give her some content. Let her come on and talk about me, because I think I'm just going to go ahead and expose Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina for the fake that she is, the fraud that she is, the hilarious and nefarious madness that she speaks. Peoples. Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? I am back. And I am back to go ahead and expose these hilarious people for the madness that they've been speaking. See, I'm going to be on Trey Gay too, but I'm going to focus upon Casey for right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? I said I'm going to be on Trey Gay, but I'm going to expose Casey Cloy, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina, while I'm exposing Trey Gay and all of the others. She literally showed John Queer Q, because John Queer Q sat up here and John Queer Q, I gave her some accolades. Oh, yeah. We're going to give Casey Cloy, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina, we're going to give her props and stuff. And AK-47 got up there and start talking, and then all of these other people and stuff and things. I was sitting here cracking my ass up because I said, this is some nefarious bullshit. It's nefarious, people. It is hilarious and it's nefarious. And see, the thing is, Casey can't, she can't debunk me. She can't challenge me. She can't debate me because, see, the thing is, I got the receipts. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, I got the receipts. It'd be something different if I was sitting up here talking a whole lot of shit and I didn't have no receipts to back it up. But see, the thing is, people, I got receipts. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when you got receipts, you can talk as much shit as you want. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? See, I take no mercy and I take no prisoners. I ain't got time to lock these people up and feed them for the rest of their lives and things, because that's just money out my pocket. I'm here to take down and I'm here to destroy. I said, that's what I'm going to do, peoples. I'm here to take down and I'm here to destroy. Do you understand what I'm saying, peoples? So it is Casey's time again. After 8+ years, peoples, the old warted warlock, the one that looks like what's the guy's name? The tall guy, the one with the fuzzy hair and things. God, I can't think of his name. You know, he was sitting up there and he was interviewing he was interviewing Usher, and then his counterpart says his counterpart had said Diddy's Flavor Camp. You guys remember that interview, right? I can't think of his name. But that little lady, the little black lady that works with him on the radio and stuff, you know, she was like, Diddy's Flavor Camp. So if you guys remember the name of the person, you know, chime it out in the chat, because I can't remember the name of the person right now, because I don't watch him. You know, I just saw it in passing and things, and I just thought that was so funny. But his name would come to me. But she looks, Howard Stern. There it is, Howard Stern. Thank you, Jesus. Howard Stern. She looks just like Howard Stern, peoples. Yes, she does, because she's got that big, long Adam's apple. She's got the hair that is all, you know, like a wig. And she looks just like him with the elongated neck, nose, and everything. She's a little mini Howard Stern. But Casey Cloy, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina, she talks so much shit, peoples. I said she talks so much shit. And so now it's just time for me to talk my shit as well, you know? And it's time for me to go ahead and ramp it up. I ain't got nothing but time right now, peoples. I ain't got nothing but time, you know? And so it's time for me to put some things together. And time now for me to go in for the kill. You know, it's just like chasing down a wild boar out there in the fields and stuff. You know, I have my guns ready and stuff. And I just go blazing, you know. See, the farmers tried to get rid of the wild boars and stuff because the wild boars was destroying the crops. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so they tried every method. They tried trapping the beast. And then they tried going out in the fields and stuff, spraying down corn and stuff. And, once they trap them, then they take them out their misery and things and stuff. Well, see, I'm not about to trap the beast. I'm just going to destroy the beast. I'm just going to show you that of what I got and bring her down again. Because see, she's sitting up here and she's taunting Trey Gay, and she's saying, "Oh, well, you're using my content." But, bitch, you use everybody's content, and then you have the audacity to sit up here and say, "Well, you're using my content." No, 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 no. You use everybody's content. And then you have the audacity to sit up here and say, "Well, you're using my content, so I'm going to have to take down your channel." Well, try if you will, baby girl, because I've already took you down twice. I'll take you down again. I will take you down again. Do you understand what I'm saying, peoples? See, the thing is, peoples, Edward Joseph can do that. I can do that. You understand what I'm saying, peoples? I can do that. Now, I know a lot of people don't like me. A lot of people hate me. A lot of people just got all of these things to say about me. But do you think I give two rats' asses, peoples? Because at the end of the day, your sucker asses all the time come back and you watch what I say. You love what I do and stuff. So, you can save that nonsense. All of you Casey ass lovers and kissers and Treygate lovers and kissers, well then, I ain't asking you to come and subscribe. I just want you to come and watch how I take them down. That's all that I want you to do. All I want you to do is just come and watch while I take them down. Yes, indeed. I said, yes, indeed. And that's all I'm going to do, people. I said that's all I'm going to do. Y'all, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. See who this is. Okay, people, so I am back. Everybody's calling and everybody's, you know, trying to make money and things. So I'll do is tell the people and things like that and stuff. So, you know, and then people sending me things that your Citibank notice 855 was successfully debited. Well, I don't have Citibank, so you can save all of that. I don't bank with Citibank and things. So, there it is right there. And so people, as I said before, oh boy. I tell you, peoples, you got to, if you ever go and try to sign up for and trying to get some quotes for auto insurance, don't do it, because you're going to have everybody and their mama call you up for auto insurance. and I don't need auto insurance because I've already have it. I've already have AAA, and I'm quite happy with it and stuff. So it is what it is. So don't go sign up and say, well, all these people, oh well, we can give you the best discounts and stuff. I just tell people, look, take my number off your calling list. Don't call me again. Thank you so much. I don't need auto insurance because I did a comparison and it doesn't match up to AAA. I get A-class service with AAA, the free towing, and all of the other perks that comes with it. So I don't need it. So, that's what it is. So what I was saying, people, is that again, different ones wants to sit up here and they get mad at me because I talk about the Kanika Jenkins case and I talk about Cassie, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina, and they want to be her defender and things, which frankly, I don't pretty much care, because I'm always going to have what I have to say and stuff. And I'm always going to prove what I say and things. And so people just don't like that. So, it's crazy. But she's back. She's talking about Trey Gay. And she wants to try to say Trey Gay is a fraud and stuff and all like this. Well, I'm not here to fight for Trey Gay. I'm here to just set the record straight about Casey, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina. I'm here to set the record straight. So when she wants to go and vilify the people in the community, well then, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm here to set the record straight about her and the madness that she's been speaking. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? And she's just been speaking madness. And so when people come and speak madness like that, well, then that makes me so excited because, now I can come and I can go ahead and shoot my shot about her and the madness that she has been projecting. You're trying to get by, my friend? For forever and a day. So I'm not going to let her get away with it because she's been literally taunting the community forever and a day. And so when people come and do that, well then, yeah, I got something to say. I got something to say. So, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to bring it back to light. And I'm going to go and I'll go back and share with the people and show the people the madness that this girl been speaking forever and a day. And so I'm already knowing that that's going to bring some type of tension and things, but I'm ready and things because I think it's time for me to start blocking some people, so then I don't have all of that madness in my chat and stuff. People that can't help it but to chime up, and they think that they're just going to come to my live and chime out with all of their madness and stuff and thinking that is going to be acceptable to me. But no, I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm just going to block them. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to fuss and feud. I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to block them. And then that way, I ensure that my lives will go smooth. Do you understand what I'm saying, peoples? Yep. I ensure that my lives will go absolutely smooth. And so that's what it is, peoples. So how you doing? So that's what it is, people. So, hey, I'm not tripping. Not tripping at all. In fact, I'm happy that she's doing it because it just gives me something to do right now. You know, gives me something to do, keep myself occupied for a moment and stuff. I'm just waiting because next week comes, then I'm going to be very busy. Oh, yeah. Next week comes, I'm going to be very busy. So this week I'm going to relax, but next week I'm going to be very busy. So it's going to be all good. But I see my peoples that came in. Hello, Honesty. How are you, Mel? It is a blessing to see you on today. Honesty has says, hello, Edward. And so, people, that's what it is. I'm sitting over here. I'm washing my clothes. My clothes is almost finished being washed and things, and so my clothes is almost finished being washed. So, I'll be home in a minute. But I got a dental appointment today and stuff. So we're getting close to putting the final touches up on everything and all, which is really good. Been It's like, oh wow, thank you, Jesus, for that. Man. So it's all good, people. It's all good. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, people. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to showcase who this woman is and expose her for the madness that she's been speaking forever and a day. You know. And I can't wait till I get home, peoples. I can't wait. Uh because I'm ready. I am ready, peoples. I am ready. It's been a minute since I really got into the Kanika Jenkins case and stuff. And on last night, I must say, peoples, that was a wonderful line that I did on last night. Just doing something a little different and things and going over some TikTok videos and whatnot and playing some TikTok videos and talking about it. It's a little something different. I got a couple of cases that I'm sitting here that I'm working on and stuff, which is really good. So it's going to bring some new flavor to the channel. It's going to bring a little bit of flavor to the channel, people. So we're going to be up on a new case and stuff because a couple of cases that I've been looking at that I really want to talk about. I really want to shed some light upon in things. Very interesting. It's really sad that a lot of our people, you know, really sad that a lot of our people, are literally are going through. A lot of our black people are being killed in things, you know. It's crazy. But that's just the way it is. A lot of our black kids, a lot of our black adults is coming up missing. And for what? Doesn't make no sense. But that's the way that it is, people. So that's just what's happening right now. But it's okay, because see the thing is, God knows who's doing it. He knows who's doing it. He knows the people and things who's doing it. And at some point in time, they're going to suffer behind the various things that they have done. So, you know, so you ain't got to worry about that because their time is coming. All of these evil doers, their time is coming, and the Lord is going to take them down. So, I'm not here to try to promote Casey's channel. And it's amazing that she wants to get back up on Trey Gay, and she wants to go and talk about him, tell the people that he's a fraud, he's a phony, and he's using her content and stuff. You know, it after 8 years, Trey Gay is still doing his thing. Trey Gay is still talking about this case, and Trey Gay is still, putting a spin up on his case and stuff. So it's crazy. You know, it's really crazy. Oh my God, boy, it's crazy, but it's very interesting because I'm here at the wash house and I'm just sitting back and I'm looking at these people and things, and everybody bringing their clothes in and stuff to get washed. And we have all different types of people here, all different races, creeds, colors, and things. And so it gives you an opportunity to see who's in the community. Everybody comes for one thing, and that's to wash their clothes and stuff. But all of that is going to change. By the end of this month, people's going to be a lot richer and going to be able to go ahead and do some new things and stuff, which is going to be good. I can't wait. I'm happy. And then I'm going to be taking my cruise to the Caribbean, and I'm going to be on there and sailing the seas for a whole week. So we're going to be going from the 13th all the way to the 23rd. So that's going to be interesting too. So looking forward to that as well. So that's beautiful. Man. Get out and suck up some sunshine and be on the cruise ship and do what we're doing. So I can't wait for that to happen. But people, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to come on here just for a moment and just let you know that I'm going to be back and I'm going to be talking about the case. And I'm going to be back and I'm going to shed light upon Cassie Chloe Olvera Sanchez Medina. And I'm going to expose her for the nefarious madness that she has done. And not only her, but I'm going to expose Ransom News. I'm going to expose John Queer Q. I'm going to expose Boss Man, the Hair Loss Man. And so there's one that, I'm going to kind of sit back up on because, she tends to, she tends to, just left all of this stuff alone and really didn't get into it. And so there's no need for me to kind of like harp upon her. Listen, oh, okay. I thought somebody was calling. So it ain't no sense for me to sit here and harp upon her. So I'm not going to go ahead All right, people. Sorry about that. People keeps calling. Hello, Mello. How are you, my friend? It is a blessing to see you today. Peoples, you guys come on back. Um, Good to get these pants and stuff, and I'm getting ready to head on out of here, head on home, and then go to my dental appointment. And then once I finish my dental appointment, then I will go ahead and I will come back and I will go live. But if you guys didn't see that live on last night, y'all need to come on back and watch that live on last night. You know, it is really touching. Is very touching, people. And I just want the people to know, and people to see and understand, is that you know, I got struggles as well. You know, I got struggles as well. And you know, so everything is not always going to be a bed of roses and stuff. You know, I come, I shoot my shot, I come and I say what I need to say in things. And I know that that may rub some people the wrong way. Well, which is okay, because the thing is, I've always have to speak from my heart. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? I always got to speak from my heart. And so sometimes it just may hurt the people, but it's okay, because at the end of the day, I've always mean what I say and say what I mean. I'm never going to sit and sugarcoat anything and stuff, you know. And so I know that that tends to get to people at times and stuff, but that's okay too, because again, you know, when people speak, they say what they need to say. So I just say what I need to say what I need to say, and then you know I'll let it go. I'm not gonna harp upon it and things and stuff. People get into their feelings. People stand to their feelings and so on and so forth. And then the crazy part about it is people know who I am. You know, they know me. They know how I am. They know who I am and things. And that's the killer part. So whatever is whatever, it shouldn't be surprising to no one and stuff, because I say it all the time, you know. Now God doesn't have no respect to person, and neither do I. Because my thing is, if you ever want to come and you ever want to come challenge me, well then I'm always ready for the challenge. You know, I'm always going to shoot my shot. I'm always going to say what I need to say and stuff. And so if you don't want to go back and forth, well then don't say what you say. You know, be careful what you say, and be careful what you say to me. You know, because my thing is always this. You know, if you don't want to go with the back and forth and stuff, well then just watch what you say. Then I won't have no reason to respond in any way, shape, form, or another. And that's just it, you know. But if you continue to, you know, think that you're going to say what you say and stuff, and think I'm not going to challenge it, well, no, you kindly mistaken. Kindly mistaken. So that's just the way that it is, people. But it's all right and stuff, because you know we'll all get over it, and we'll all, you know, we'll move on. It's just that everybody's in their feelings right now, and people are just not understanding some things and stuff, which is okay with me. It doesn't bother me one bit. So, people, I'm about to get off of here. I'll be back. I'll be back later on today. I'm getting ready to go to my dental appointment and stuff. So I got to make a few phone calls and things, and get some things in order and all. Make sure that I go ahead and brush my teeth again. So, you know, come in with fresh breath. Did you hear what I said? I said brush my teeth again, not for the first time. because people take that out of context. But hey. But yeah, we're getting close, peoples. We're getting close to fulfilling those pearly whites and stuff. And so I'm grateful and thankful to God about that and stuff. And so hopefully real soon you guys will be able to see Edward Joseph in full splendor. And that's my goal, peoples. So peoples, you guys be safe, be blessed, get you some rest, get you some Ethiopian coffee. And if the Lord says the same, I will see you soon on today. So peoples, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon today. Tune in again next time to Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live, Edward Joseph Kitchen, Edward Joseph Gospel Hour, Edward Joseph's Blessings Giveaway 2025 will come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, the Lord says the same. I'll be back. Until then, God bless you all. Thank you for watching.
Nobody does it better. Sometimes I wish